All right, so today we are diving into some really fun stuff.
Okay.
Giftable book sets.
All right.
Um, we are kind of taking inspiration from Falv's Reads.
Oh, cool.
They did a really cool episode recently all about these like curated book sets.
Yeah.
And honestly, they found some really, really good ones.
Cool.
We're talking like romance, sci-fi, epics,
Yeah.
YA mysteries, all packaged beautifully.
Oh, wow.
Perfect gifts for the bookworm in your life.
Yeah.
Or, let's be honest, you can always get them for yourself.
Always a good idea.
Exactly.
I think what's really cool about these sets is that, they're not just like bundling a few books together.
Yeah.
They're really like, gifting a whole little curated experience, almost like a mini library around like a specific author or theme.
Yeah, it's like you're giving a whole world to dive into, all wrapped up in a bow.
Yeah.
So the first one we've got is the Emily Henry boxed set.
Oh, nice.
Now, I've read a couple Emily Henry novels, and they always leave me like really warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
But for you, what makes this set like special enough to give as a gift?
Well, I think this one is great because it includes her first 3 novels.
Okay.
Beach Read, People We Meet on Vacation, and Book Lovers.
Oh, cool.
So it's kind of like the perfect introduction to her signature style,
Right.
The witty banter,
Right.
the relatable characters dealing with real-life struggles.
Yeah.
And, of course, the heartwarming romance.
I've heard Beach Read described as like genuinely laugh-out-loud funny.
Yeah.
Which is always a plus for me.
Always good.
But does this set offer anything beyond just like a sampling of her work?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if someone's already a fan,
Yep.
it's a chance to kind of revisit her earlier work and, maybe see how her writing has evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, a lot of times these boxed sets come with, like, bonus content.
Oh, right.
Like author interviews or maybe like special edition covers.
Right.
So that makes it even more enticing.
Yeah, so it's not even just the books themselves.
Yeah.
It's like the added value of the collection. Okay, let's blast off to a totally different world now.
Okay.
The Dune Saga.
Right.
This one's a bit intimidating. I will say 6 whole novels.
Yeah.
That's a serious commitment.
It's a commitment worth making, though.
Okay.
This is like a cornerstone of science fiction.
Yeah.
It's not just spaceships and lasers.
Right.
It's got political intrigue, ecological themes, philosophical questions that I think really resonate even decades later.
Wow.
I mean, it's a gift that keeps on giving, literally.
I can see that giving this to someone would be like giving them the keys to a whole universe.
Absolutely.
They can just explore for like months.
Yeah.
Though with 6 hefty books,
That's true.
I don't recommend wrapping it in traditional paper.
But I need a bigger box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seriously, who would you imagine gifting this to?
I mean, this is perfect for, like, the die-hard sci-fi fan in your life.
Okay.
Like, someone who loves a really, like, complex, immersive world to get lost in. Or, think of, like, your friend who loves to talk about big ideas. Philosophy, politics, the fate of humanity.
Right.
Dune will give them a lot to ponder.
It's more than just an escape.
Totally.
It's like a conversation starter.
Exactly.
Speaking of conversations, let's switch gears to something a bit more fast-paced.
All right.
A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Ooh.
Now, YA mysteries aren't usually my thing.
Yeah.
But I have heard great things about this series.
Oh, yeah.
What makes the boxed set stand out as like a gift?
Well, this set's great because it has all 3 books in the series.
Oh, cool.
So you can really binge the entire mystery from beginning to end.
Okay.
And trust me, these books are meant to be binged.
Really?
Each chapter ends on like a cliffhanger.
Oh, wow.
So it keeps you guessing till the very last page.
That sounds like the perfect gift for someone who just like devours books in a weekend.
Exactly.
But is it only for young adults?
That's a good question.
I feel like this premise, a teen investigating a cold case, could appeal to adults who enjoy like twisty mysteries as well.
You're totally right.
Okay. I mean, even though it's YA, the writing is sophisticated, the mystery is really well crafted.
Yeah.
And the main character, Pippa, she's a really smart, resourceful character who I think appeals to readers of all ages.
Okay, cool.
So it's a great gift for anyone who loves like true crime podcasts or documentaries.
Oh, yeah.
It has that same kind of addictive quality.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. So we've covered romance, sci-fi, and a mystery that will keep you up all night.
Yeah.
Let's end this first segment with something a little more classic.
All right.
The Jane Austen gift set.
All right.
Now, I have a confession. I have actually never read Jane Austen.
Oh, wow.
I know it's like a literary sin,
You have time.
but would this be a good place to start?
It absolutely would.
Okay.
This set includes Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Sense and Sensibility.
Oh, wow.
3 of her most beloved works.
Okay.
And they're not just romantic stories either.
Oh, really?
They offer like really sharp social commentary,
cool,
witty observations about human nature.
and characters that feel surprisingly modern.
Wow.
Even though they were written centuries ago.
Okay. I'm intrigued, but why a boxed set?
Yeah.
Wouldn't I get the same thing from reading them individually?
I mean, you would get the stories.
Yeah.
But here's where I think the gift-giving magic comes in.
Okay.
This specific set is designed with like so much care. The books themselves are often like beautifully bound, maybe with unique cover art or illustrations.
Okay.
It's like receiving a piece of literary history, something you'd be proud to display.
Right. So it elevates the experience from just enjoying the story to having this like tangible, beautiful object
Exactly.
feels special.
Mm-hmm.
You know, while we're on the topic